biggest thing to think about is what do the Green Wave do to bounce back from this? And John Summerall, he's a guy who they have confidence in will get them back on track. And during our weekly sit down, once again, the Tulane head coach talks about what this team could have done better against Memphis and what they will do going forward for the conference championship game. All right, guys, coming off of a loss against Memphis, 34-24, the final, you finally had a night to stew over it. How are you feeling the day afterwards?
Yeah, frustrated, disappointed, missed opportunity, hurt for our guys. Felt like, some critical things we've done well all year, running the football, stopping the run, and then protecting the football and getting it off of other people, the turnover margin. Two areas that we did not play well, running the football and stopping the run, and then lost the turnover margin -3. Frustrating way to lose a game. Hats off to Memphis, they played well, but was not our best performance for sure.
Not having about 60 rushing yards for the day, having to lean on Darian Mensah a lot more. What did you see from him, good and bad, that gave you confidence you guys could at least mount some form of a comeback?
Yeah, made some big throws, stepped up, made some big time plays. Had the one reception where he probably left the ball a little too far inside. All in all, he did some good things. Could he have some maybe better moments? Sure. When you're playing quarterback, it's a lot easier when the run game's working. Run game's not working, a little bit more pressure on the quarterback position. I think he gave us an opportunity to win the game. We have a couple of times we get the ball, completions down inside the 10, and we can't sustain, can't hold on to the ball. Those things cost you, and that's not Darian's fault. Darian did some good things, still some things to grow from.
Right, you mentioned the interception he had. That was one of the 3 from the day, and the other 2 coming in very odd moments, if you will, coming on deep passes, turning into turnovers. How often have you ever seen that happen before?
Yeah, we had one happen last year where I was before, actually at Army, a similar type play as what Yulkees was, where the guy caught the ball, was running for a couple steps, and then got hit and never really even saw it. So those are tough plays. When you get hit from a position where you're not expected to get hit from, that's usually when things like that happen. Very unfortunate timing. For those that happen inside the 10-yard line, where we're going to have an opportunity to score points, game-changing, momentum-changing type plays.
You give up the opening drive touchdown, but then you come back, and although you only score 3, next thing you know, you're out ahead with that. What happens after you get the first touchdown that leads to the Murphy's Law effect kicking in?
Throughout the rest of the game, when we had opportunities to make momentum-changing plays, things kind of seemed to go against us. When the defense made some stops and we started to get going, we'd have the turnover, or we had a DPI, or we had something that just couldn't quite keep the momentum moving forward in our favor. And Memphis is a good enough football team. When you do those kind of things, they're gonna make you pay.
It seems one of the main areas of growth is this team's ability to come out faster when it has extra days off. What do you think it is about some of those longer layoffs in between games that leads to the slower starts?
Yeah, sometimes there's something nice about being in rhythm, playing every 7 days. The clockwork, the routine, those things kind of help you a lot of times with timing and tackling, a lot of things that go with the game. Playing every 7 days kind of helps you. And when you have maybe a unique layoff with a bye week, sometimes those things can be a little bit, keep you out of your rhythm, so to speak.
Talking after the game, hearing from both you and the players, they're confident you can get them to bounce back, and you're confident in their ability to bounce back. What does it say about this team where both sides are confident in one another to get the job done and to get back on track?
Yeah, we've got a lot to play for. I'm not happy with the loss. We're 9-3. We have an opportunity to go win number 10, and we have an opportunity to win a conference championship. And anytime you can win 10 games in a year, anytime you can win a conference championship, those are special years. I was looking at the history of Tulane. I think we won 10 conference championships, obviously 2022. And the last time before that, I believe, was 1998. So if you get a chance to play in a conference championship and go win it, that's a big time year, and we need to capitalize on that. Our guys will be ready to go.
And how beneficial is it to still have those goals in front of you? Because you said the 3 things going into the year: win the state with the interstate matchups, win the conference, you have a chance at that, and then take advantage of whatever postseason opportunities you have, and you still have 1 done and 2 out of 3 still possible.
Yeah, like I said, win the state, start of the year, we had 2 in-state opponents, one to win them, we won them. Win the conference, that's in play. We can win the conference. And then the third goal is win whatever postseason opportunity we got in. Win the conference is still right there for us to go do. That's a huge opportunity, and it's a big-time challenge. Army is a really good football team. They present a lot of problems with what they do schematically. Our guys have to be ready to go play a really quality football game.
We know your main message during your intro presser was we're going to have the college football playoff here at Yeoman and we're going to win it. And to know that this team came that close to being in the rankings, being a contender for the top 12, even though that comes up short following the Memphis loss, what do you take in some form of gratification knowing year one you were able to get them that close at least?
Yeah, we're knocking on the doorstep. We're close. You know, you want to get there. That's a goal. I believe if you don't speak it and put it out there, then you really don't believe you can do it. So I think you have to put it out there that this is a goal. Probably didn't position ourselves the right way how we finished to do that with the game Thursday night. We can get there. I think you can see how close we are to getting there. And with the amount of roster turnover we had, you know, freshman quarterback, a lot of new pieces on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, and in the kicking game, and we're knocking on that door. So that gives you hope for what the future can look like. We have to continue to improve. The margins for error are small, and we have to make sure that we understand how to maybe minimize our mistakes.
Luckily, no one's knocking on your door trying to cause a riot, but how much do you have to remind people inside the building and even on campus or anything? The sky is not falling. We still have a successful season with many goals still in front of us.
Well, the most frustrated person is probably me. You know, there's nobody that's more ticked off about a loss than I am. I don't sleep very good after we lose, and so a lot of people are disappointed, and rightfully so. You want your fan base, you want the people that support our program to be disappointed when we lose. That's the way you should feel. If you don't feel that way, you're probably not doing it right. But we still have a lot to play for.
And lastly, you know that at this point the location for the conference championship no longer is in your hands. How do you prepare this team going forward for the AAC title game?
Yeah, you know, we're going to worry about the schematics part of it. The location we'll deal with as it comes. We won't really know that till Saturday, probably. We're not in control of that, unfortunately. I wish we were. We had that opportunity and missed that opportunity. We have to be ready to go play anywhere and play to our standard no matter where the game is.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And where the game will be for the AAC championship contest depends, of course, on Army's regular season finale against UTSA before championship weekend.